Why would I know some shitty scumbag like him? So we just asked him if he knew who the killer was, and he says, why would I know a shady scumbag like him? He knows who he is then. He just admitted it.
Mm-hmm.
If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt on guard, I know why Mr. the Killer. I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. You're his client. You're a star. You're his client. That has to be
I think that's it.
Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt on guard.
Well, shit.
What's gonna happen?
Sigh. Was I wrong? And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. On Guard, you really did hire... Hold on a second, I'm just gonna consult myself, okay?
Huh?
Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer, dude.
Oh.
Yay!
Oh! How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard. Matt on guard. Dual personalities.
Got brandy somehow.
Yeah.
Nowhere in jail.
It's very full.
Cool.
Plot twist. So his secret is he has a scar over his eye, and that when he shows it, he gets all mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a tiger gave it to him.
What is your secret?
A tiger from the circus.
It was just Shu.
He's also got fangs now.
Just Shu did it.
Yeah, Shu did it.
My secret is my cat Shu scratched my face one day. That little son of a bitch.
Shu!
I had to hire a butler to protect me from him. He owns that house now. All right. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really? So you were Shelly the Killer's client? You don't really think I'd dirty my own hands in this, do you? I don't know, is that his voice? That face makes me second guess it, like... You don't really think I would dirty my hands in it, do you?
Skeezier.
Skeezy, like...
An evil MJ. Make it fancier.
Try to do Michael Jackson, then add meanness to it. You really don't think I would... It's a shitty line to practice on. You really don't think I would dirty my own hands with it, do you?
Prince's voice now?
What's Prince sound like?
It's kind of the same.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just kind of whispery.
He is not Ubisoft villain, sorry. I'll take suggestions for a bit.
Sounds like Cartman.
Everything sounds like Cartman.
Just a similar evil voice.
Slimier.
Kanye West.
I'm not giving him a black man's voice.
Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
I don't even know how to do that voice.
Just be a little bitch.
He has a constipated British accent. That's it.
Yeah.
Joffrey's voice isn't evil until you add his face.
Yeah, it's his face that's evil. Fucking face. God, I want to smack that kid.
Evil Captain Planet. That's what he looks like, but I can't.
Holy shit! This is totally what he looks like.
Strong Bad. Skeletor. Tommy Lee Jones. Melvin Karma, but maybe softer. Mark Hamill Joker. Captain Planet.
I think my initial instinct was right.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially with the swirling of the glass.
It's evil.
And it's very dramatic. And he's trying to be obviously quite dramatic here.
Yeah.
So I'm going with that. You really think I would dirty my hands in this, do you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian Andrews, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. Actually, if I could do Fontaine. But all I cared about is that one death.
A little more gravel.
Isn't that right,
Yeah.
Mr. Lawyer? That's... you're lying. What a terrible... It's just... it's way past your bedtime, little girl.
It's good.
Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera and... A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian Andrews. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? Yeah, like, Fontaine is like the quintessential guy who wants so desperately to be the most evil guy everybody knows.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what he's doing now, so.
Yeah.
Excuse
Makes
me.
sense.
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. I don't know. I think To Killer's a fucking professional. I think To Killer's the coolest dude here in the trial. I think he is. He's just straightforward. He does what is asked of him, and he's just a professional.
I can't wait to see him unmasked.
Yeah.
I hope we get him on the stand. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deeds over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, the video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl? He's like combating an 8-year-old to prove that he's a grown-up.
Yeah.
Like he's trying so hard to be evil, but at the same time, he's got like hang-ups on like proving to everybody that he is. I'm an adult, little girl. You can tell because I'm older. Motive for murder.
It's gonna kill your voice.
Meh. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corrida? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Ungod's secret would have... His secret that he's a dick? So what did Corrida, write down? What did Impacts write down?
I don't know yet.
Matt Ungard is a dick. Pull back his hair. You'll see a scar. That was what was on her suicide note? Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? Don't quote that like it's an old saying. It's just a sentence. I had no interest in doing it really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away.
My God.
He's trying so hard to shock us with what he thinks. Aren't I just insidious? Don't you hate the way I think about life and people? I'm really the most evil person, aren't I, Mr. Wright? Say it, please.
Tell me I'm bad.
Tell me I'm a bad boy.
Spit my bum.
I'm an adult.
I'm a big boy. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Andrew Wright.
Andrew Wright.
Oh, everybody eats up the accent. It was so easy. BioShock spoilers.
Ooh.
Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone working their butts off for me. Mad Ungod. He's fucking. He's so.
Yeah.
I forget the name now. He's. What's the
Fontaine?
name? He's so Fontaine. Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. They are the same person. Somebody photoshopped the hair off of his head, make him bald.
Yeah.
Give him a little mustache, and he's Fontaine. I want to see both versions. I want to see the little profile picture that you see of Fontaine when he talks to you via voice in BioShock, photoshopped to show his hair, that hair and that jacket in black and white, like an old-timey. And then I want to see color graphics with Fontaine, just the hair photoshopped off, and just have his face like made into Fontaine's with the scar taken away. I want both.
I do. Sorry, yeah.
Get on it. What?
Want it now?
I really also like how he closes the unscarred eye.
Yeah.
Like, to really show that
Yeah.
that part of his personality shut off.
Yeah. Yeah. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've gone awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? It looks like he found the right lawyer to play into the evil. When we first met, I asked if you'd killed Juan Corrida. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. But what would it matter if he had?
Yeah.
The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. Well, you're also guilty of commissioning a hit from a hitman. You killed Mr. Greta! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Grr! But too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? That's the rules. You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya.
Chad thinks it's Ovaltine in his glass.
Ovaltine chocolate.
Nice.
Watch as I swirl my chocolate milk.
Oh, yeah.
It's the low sugar kind. You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel!
Oh, Phoenix.
So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
No. That guard's been listening to this whole thing. He's seen this whole scene
like-
play out.
I heard everything. I'll get you for this! That's such a cliche phrase.
You're a cliche.
You're a fucking cliche all through and through. One said something just like that, if memory serves. Are you threatening to kill me?
I think he is.
Uh-oh.
Of course. Well, we all know how things turned out for him, don't we?
He is threatening to kill you.
Good night, Mr. Lawyer. You know what? I'll just go commission a hit from the killer to kill you. Then the killer gets off easy, so he doesn't care. But if the killer's a professional, he'll still kill Maya.
Yeah.
If I don't get an acquittal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lawyer, but this was the last request of my previous client. No offense. It's okay, you're a good guy.
Just make it quick.
Let's head down to the golf club, get a mint julep. That sounds delicious. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found out.
Oh.
The starting line of this case.
The starting line.
Oh,
Woo!
we're not finishing it today, that's for sure. To Edgeworth! I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct.
That was fast.
You have that ability!
Jesus!
Edgeworth, you're so cool! Let's go to Disneyland!
Or Paris.
Or Atlantis.
Euro Disneyland.
All right. Well, Wright, what are you? I'm just picturing he like took Phoenix in the crook of his arm, and they just went out of the place.
No.
Pearly hanging on by like the coat straps. Well, Wright, what are you going to do? All right. Well, I guess this is probably a cuttable moment. We'll cut.
Are we gonna cut?
I'm just thinking. I wonder how many. If there's like probably 3 sentences, and then it's gonna go to court day.
Well, we have to talk
No,
to
we still have to talk to Andrea
Andrews.
Andrews, so we'll cut here. Yeah, probably a good time to break. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned, everybody. More Video Games Awesome Live continues with Phoenix Wright. Justice for All is awesome.